Hello everybody, my name is ANDAY and welcome to another video. Today is going to be all about Ninjago, Lego Ninjago, Dragons Rising, Episode 7. I can't remember if I said Episode 7 last time. I might have been. I might have said that, but you know. This is Episode 7. For sure. And this episode is called Mindless Beasts. I am not going to read the credits because, well, past the title into the episode description because sometimes it's a little spoilery and we don't want spoilers around here, huh guys? So last time it was a very good episode for sure. It gave us backstory on, well, her name before Sora was Anna, or Anna, really. um Basically what life was like for her before the merge, before she pretty much abandoned her home, which they do mention that her parents are still there, but they surely don't recognize her at all anymore because of all that happened. And then we saw some very interesting things. For one, the Foltac that can create this indestructible hard light construct, which is like, it's a very interesting and very cool visual weapon. Like, that's something we've never seen before, especially in a show like this where most stuff tech based isn't that, not that advanced, but like it's more about magic and elements and all that. We've never seen anything composed of hard light before. So that's a very interesting thing, and I'm very interested to see where they go with this, especially it being that Sora created that. And we got at the end, and then turns out that me and Dr. Leroux was there waiting for her, pretty much a trap. And then there was another interesting thing. We saw someone else shooting fire, I think, and Kai went up to her or them, and well, he said himself, "That's not Kai." So I'm very interested to see. Very interested. Excuse me. I'm very interested to see what we'll go for there. What will go for there? Blah blah blah. I can't talk today. I don't know why. Very interested to see what's gonna happen next. So, anyways, hopefully the little thing that was present in the last recording, hopefully it won't be present this time. I think I know how to do it. So let's go ahead and check it out. Oh no! Shoot! Give me a second. This is a technical difficulty. I seem to have ran over my cord. Not just any cord, my headphone cord. I try to prevent this from happening by wrapping it around the little hook thing from, that you get on your desktop for your headphones. I try to do that because my cord is too long, but no, sometimes it doesn't work. Anyways, yeah, so let's get into this episode. Ninjago. Look at Ninjago. Let's do this right now. Boom and boom. Okay, I think I know how to fix it now. Let's see. Yes, it worked. Yeah. Okay, that's good enough for there. Okay, so and I don't know, do I talk that much during the episode of this, or do I just kind of just watch the video along with you all and then just be like, oh yeah, great episode, and then I should nah, I need to, there's a lot that happened in this episode for sure. We don't learn exactly what her powers is, but we learn about Wildfire. There's a W in there. Well, no, not a W. A Y. There's a Y in there. And we learn a little bit about her. She was raised by a dragon. But how does she get her dragon power? We don't know. And from the way Lloyd said it, he says there can only be one Elemental Master one at a time. Which, that's interesting for sure. That does imply, if it's one at a time, as soon as that, at least one Elemental Master, if he or she dies, someone else gets it. Which, that does kind of make sense with, Moro, he died, so, what was her name? Euphrasia, that's why Euphrasia gets she gets the wind now. So that makes sense, I think. So, also we got a glimpse of what Mia was doing. She was still researching and found a temple, I think. That was very specific, little like a little paper slip. It's like, yeah, this paper or this points to the temple being somewhere here, which is very interesting because is she gonna go let everyone know and she's on her way? If she does, I hope she brings Euphrasia. Honestly, like I want to see more of her because she was so cool with her wind powers that time, and we do learn more a little bit about how stuff works in Imperium. There was that little squad that, which it makes sense. Like, they see the Claw Hunters as the police, and these are more like volunteer people. So that's why they wouldn't want to be them, because from Imperium's point of view, the way they see the world, that's just how it is for them. They think all dragons are evil, mindless beasts, and that they're not. Their sacrifice is for the better, essentially. Like it's really is just I've said it before, but it makes sense here, especially the way the people in the fire was it the fire tribe? Fire tribe, yeah. The kids in the fire tribe saw the world because the firebenders, well, under Ozai's rule, saw it that way. Like they just didn't know, It was only through their point of view, which they didn't have, and the fire defenders or the firebenders, the ones tops like Zhao or whoever, told them essentially like, this is how it is, and that's just how it is. It just be like that sometimes. So it makes sense, that here is. But it is nice to see Eren get a little appreciated by people. But it is stinking to see, You could have just lied or said something. That's not a dragon. That's just a winged lizard. Isn't that good enough? No? Well, okay. So, and we also see Sora. She managed to make all the other ones work, which is a bunch. And we saw Raz again. He was cool. I like how he growls when he's angry. That's very cool. Like, because it makes sense. They don't mention he was part of the Force before the merge. So, like, it is interesting to see, where did he come from? And how did he get to his rank of Lord? Oh, yeah. There's also, so Sora used a little bit of her spark in her elemental powers on that one drone. So, like, it is very much in her. She just needs to find a way to unlock it. Which, we've seen that before. You know what I mean? Like, going through the motions of unlocking your true potential, your true elemental powers, and become a master. Which, it'd be very great to see how that could be used, especially on such a technologically advanced society. Also, yeah, elemental powers don't really translate to elements all that much. Like, this is elemental master speed, not the speed force. Pretty much, he's the Flash. He's the Flash. Don't worry about it. And there's others, but I can't mention them now. So, anyways, yeah, I guess that's all that happened this episode. I'm very interested to see what it'll go from here. And what was her name? Wildfire. She was really cool, for sure. Anyways, I guess that's all I've talked about. My name is Anday, and I'll see you all next time on Ninjago Lego Ninjago Dragons Rising, episode 8. Bye bye, or have a nice day and goodbye.